Hi guys, it's Kristen here from K's Perfect Fitness TV, and today I have 6 amazing exercises for slimmer, sexier thighs, and it's going to be a 12-minute routine. So grab a mat and let's get ready to go. Okay guys, we have 6 amazing exercises for slimmer, sexier thighs, so roll your mat out, do a quick warm-up if you haven't already, and I've set my gym boss for 12 sets of 55 seconds on and 5 seconds rest. So we're starting with our leaning matrix. So if you start from kneeling, what we're doing is leaning back and then coming all the way back to an upright position. So we're leaning back and then coming back to an upright position. All the way back and then back upright. Now why am I doing this? Because when you lean back, you're actually really lengthening your quads. A lot of times we extend from the knee and we're actually bulking up the thighs. So this one is amazing to lengthen out your thighs. Now if that's a lot of pressure on your thighs, just drop your hips down and stand back up. And as you do this, really squeeze your glutes on the way back up. So you've got 2 options if that first one's a little bit tricky for you. And we call it the matrix because you might just want to add some bottoms in there. And you'll feel that gripping sensation through those thighs as those muscles really lengthen to hold and then come back up. Good, and all the way back up. So you have 5 seconds to come down to your mat. We're going into our glute bridge. So if you lie down, feet down on the floor, pressing those heels down, we lift the hips up, and from here, you drop the hips down and back up, down and up. Now each time you lift your hips up, I want you to stretch your knees away from you to really tone up the backs of your thighs. Really working your hamstrings and your glutes. And each time you do this, you'll really feel your inner thighs as well. So the second time we do this, we're going to change it up a little bit. But on this first set, I really want you to just warm up through the backs of your legs as well, because we massively warmed up the front of your legs on that matrix. Down and up and squeeze. Make sure you're really squeezing your muscles as well, not just moving up and down. So down, up, squeeze. Good. Now, keep your hips down, reaching one foot to tabletop and then the other. Then we're stretching our feet all the way up, and we're going to go out and cross, cross, out and cross, cross, out and cross, cross. And we're doing this one to really have to work those inner thighs on the way back up. So if this seems a little bit easy, I want you to add some ankle weights. That will definitely intensify it. If you don't have ankle weights, you could put some heavy tennis shoes on. And obviously, the further you can reach your legs out, the heavier it will be to lift your legs back up. Now you don't really feel it too much at first, but you will after 55 seconds. So we'll really start to get those inner thighs engaging. So we have to do each of these exercises for this longer amount of time. So now you're going to lie on your side, and from here, just tip your hips forward so they're angled forward, and we're going to tap our top foot forward, center, back, and center. So if you did put those ankle weights on, keep them on. This is a great one to do with ankle weights, or a heavier tennis shoe, or if you're a beginner, you can stay here with me. Keep moving that top leg. Now really also squeeze your glutes together. Forward, center, back, and center. And if this is also too much to be lifted up on your forearm, you can also lie down here. Now the next one we're doing is we're keeping that top leg lifted, and we're lifting the bottom leg whoop, to the top leg. So lift and lower, lift and lower. So you want to make sure that you're not right on that little bony bit of your hip, or you will find it hard to balance. Good, keep working those inner thighs. Lift and squeeze, lift and squeeze. So make sure your top leg isn't too high, otherwise your bottom leg is going to have to really travel to try to get them together. But just do your best to sort of keep them in parallel, keeping your knees facing forward. And again, you could also be up here as well. Whatever is more comfortable for you. Those inner thighs should massively have kicked in. Now we're going into some rainbows. So I'm gonna lie down for this one. And I'm just gonna bring my bottom foot a little bit more forward, so that way I have a little bit more balance. I'm tapping my foot down, I'm bringing it up and tapping it forward. Up, tapping it down, up, and tapping it forward. So I'm making a really big rainbow here. So if you're a beginner, you can make it a little bit smaller and just tap about 6 inches in front and behind of your bottom foot. If you want a little bit more, make it a really big rainbow today. Make it a little bit heavier for yourself. Whoa. It is quite a lot of work, even if you don't have any ankle weights on. I really feel it. And once I complete this, I'm only going to be halfway through. We're going to start again with our lunge matrix. Sorry, not our lunge matrix, our leaning matrix. Come back up. Leaning matrix. Okay, and we're starting again. So from here, we're leaning back and up, leaning back and up. You'll really be feeling those thighs gripping here. Squeeze your glutes. Keep your abs tight. I'll show you exactly from the side. And remember, if you're a beginner, just sit down and then up and push your hips forward, squeeze your glutes. Down, up, and squeeze. Down, up, and squeeze. So I would say my knees are about hip distance apart. I know it doesn't look like I'm doing a whole lot. My thighs are on fire already. So never underestimate these workouts. Do them, don't just watch them, and then let me know how you get on, okay, you guys? You never want to judge a book by its cover. So body weight training can be super intense. So into our glute bridge, lift your hips up. Now this time we're doing knee taps. And we're really working those inner thighs. So we're never gonna lower down. You're gonna keep driving your heels through the floor. And keep squeezing those inner thighs together. In, squeeze, squeeze, knee taps, in. Good, make sure that you keep your hips lifted. Don't let them drop. Yes, up. So well, hang in there with me. Good, lower your hips down. Now this time lift your leg up, tabletop, and then the other. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna flex the feet as we reach them out, point, and cross, flex out, lift, point, cross. Sorry, I said that backwards. Point out, flex to come up, and cross, cross. It felt so weird when I did it. Now I can't even do it. Okay, out, flex, cross, cross. Point, open, flex, cross, cross. Open, flex, cross, cross. Point, open, flex, lift, cross, cross. And if it's just too much, just do it with pointed feet. So I couldn't even remember my own choreography at the very beginning. So there you go. It doesn't have to be so difficult. Good, bend your knees in, roll it up. Now you're gonna go to the other side. So we are starting here on your forearm, just tilting your hips forward, lifting that top leg, going forward, center, back, and center, keeping that tap. Forward, center, back, center. These good times. Again, if this is uncomfortable, lie down, support your head. Just make sure that you don't sink into the mat. So if you are lying down, make sure that you don't let your waistline drop. Still engage your abs, keep your waistline lifted, and keep your hips tilting forward on that little bit of an angle. All right, you're doing so well, you guys. Finish this and you have 2 minutes left. You're coming up to your 10-minute mark. Perfect. Keep that top leg lifted. Feet are in parallel, and we lift that bottom leg up and down. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Really engages in our thighs. So now we're working that bottom leg. I really want you to feel like you're really stretching your toes nice and long. Keep reaching your legs longer to the wall that's in front of your toes. Keep reaching them. Keep your abs engaged, keep them tight. So we're doing these for 55 seconds today, so it's a long, long time. We're really trying to get those muscles tired and exhausted. So lots and lots of reps today. So really tightening and toning your inner and outer thighs, your hamstrings, your booty. And here's our big rainbows. Up, forward, up, back. And then we're also really lengthening those thighs, your quadriceps on that leaning matrix, which I absolutely love. It's a real burn, you guys, so see how you feel the next day or two afterwards. You might want to give yourselves a couple days off before you do this again, especially if you've added ankle weights. This will be really challenging. And remember, if that big rainbow is too difficult, just make a little rainbow. Awesome job, you guys. You're nearly there. So make sure you guys tell me if you guys love these 6 exercises. I really do. I think they're so amazing and effective. And you guys, I absolutely love this outfit that I'm wearing. There's this this site online called Active in Style. They have the coolest workout wear. So if you want to get some new workout wear, you can use my promo code in the link below. And you can save 10% on anything you want. So I got this outfit. I really love it. So check it out. And I will see you guys next Monday for another amazing workout.